You gasp awake, staring at the ceiling, heart pounding. Your brain immediately starts reviewing the tape. Okay, so I was taking a math test in my old high school, but it was also a supermarket? And then all my teeth started falling out, but for some reason I was totally chill about it. And then my dog was driving a car? You sit up, rub your eyes, and think, seriously, what is wrong with my brain? We've all been there. You wake up fascinated, deeply confused, and a little bit concerned about your own sanity.
Today, we're unboxing the bizarre theater of the sleeping mind. Why do our dreams feel so real, yet make absolutely zero logical sense? And more importantly, what is your brain actually trying to tell you when the lights go out?
For centuries, human beings have been obsessed with decoding dreams. We wake up from a nightmare about being chased by a giant waffle and immediately want to know, is this a sign? Does the waffle represent my looming deadlines? The truth is, dreaming is one of the most intense psychological states we experience. When you are asleep, your brain isn't just shutting down, it's throwing a chaotic, highly emotional block party. But to understand what the party is about, we have to look at two totally different explanations, and they completely disagree with each other.
In the left corner, we have the classic psychology view. Sigmund Freud famously believed your conscious mind is like a strict bouncer, keeping all your dark, repressed anxieties locked outside. But when you sleep, the bouncer takes a break. To keep you from waking up in a panic, your brain disguises these intense fears as weird symbols. That falling feeling? It's a disguised fear of losing control. But in the right corner, modern neuroscience says Freud was overfaking it. When you enter deep sleep, your brainstem starts firing off random electrical signals. It's literally just static. But the logic center of your brain hates chaos, so it desperately tries to stitch these random signals into a story. It grabs a memory of your high school, a recent trip to the supermarket, and a random thought about your dog and mashes them into one bizarre movie. So, which is it? Deep symbolic meaning or random electrical static?
Well, if you side completely with neuroscience, you might try the false solution, completely dismissing them. You wake up from a terrifying nightmare where you're showing up to an exam you never studied for. You shake it off and say, whatever, dreams don't mean anything, it's just random sparks. But then, you have the exact same dream the next night, and the night after that. You see, even if your dreams aren't some mystical prophecy, recurring patterns are absolutely not random. They are a glaring spotlight on your current waking anxiety. Ignoring them is like ignoring the check engine light on your car just because you don't understand how the engine works. If this is hitting close to home, drop a comment with the weirdest dream you've had recently, and stick around, because we're about to fix this.
Here is how you actually decode your weirdest dreams and use them to lower your daily anxiety. Your version of dream therapy starts tonight with 3 specific steps. Step 1, the dream journal method. Keep a physical notebook right next to your bed, not your phone, a real notebook. You forget almost all of your dreams within minutes of waking up. Tomorrow morning, before you check your notifications, write down everything you remember. Just brain dump the details, no matter how stupid they sound. Step 2, the emotion focus. Stop trying to decode the literal symbols. If you dream about a bear in a tuxedo, don't Google what does a tuxedo bear mean. Instead, ask yourself, how did I feel in the dream? Were you trapped? Embarrassed? Frantic? The bear is random, but the feeling of being trapped is the real message. Identify the core emotion. Then look at your waking life and ask, where am I feeling this exact same emotion right now? Step 3, the recurring pattern check. If you have the same theme repeatedly, like falling, being chased, or your teeth falling out, pay attention. These are classic stress dreams. For example, teeth falling out is heavily linked to anxiety about your appearance, communication, or feeling powerless. Try this tomorrow. When you log a recurring dream, search for its common meaning and then honestly assess if that matches a stressor you've been avoiding.
Your dreams aren't just random nonsense, and they aren't magical prophecies either. They are your brain's messy, unfiltered attempt to process the emotions you were too busy to deal with during the day. So tonight, give your brain a little credit. Leave a notebook by your bed, hit subscribe so you don't miss our next unboxing, and sweet dreams.